Set the hook on smallmouth bass and then you'll understand. You gotta get your hands on a Shimano reel and a G-Loomis round. I bet you like what you feel. Step on the deck, give it a whirl. Hello, welcome to my world.
All right, guys, so very rarely do I get out on a Friday evening and do some fishing. Normally I'm filming football games for my my school, but we're in the playoffs now. We play on Saturdays. 80 degrees outside, fairly calm day. I'm gonna go out here and try to catch a fish on the river. I'm gonna test some new baits that I bought off of a fella named Daniel Denning from the Bait Den on Instagram. Excuse me, I'll post it below, his link. Go out and test some waters of some baits that I bought off of him that are spot on the old style Strike King copper crawls that I've been searching for forever. So if you've ever been fishing by yourself, and I apologize for the diesel noise, guys, if you can hear that, you ever go fishing by yourself and you have a hard time putting your boat in by yourself, I'm going to show you a little secret today. First and foremost, obviously I got to get my straps off of the boat here. Obviously, just you have these, make sure you get these off. Obviously, priority number one is the plug. Apologize if you can't see that, but putting the plug here in my boat. I need to get one of the old flow right drain plugs that you can put in from either here or up by the console. That's what I'm planning on doing. So anyway, throw this in here, get the motor stops off of the motor, put those in there. Last thing, obviously, the last strap, get my life preserver, throw my keys in here. But I'm going to show you a little trick that may save you some time and boat destroying if you're trying to do this yourself. So I'm not sure, this is not my idea, guys. I learned this several years ago from a fella, and I'm sure it's like an old school deal. But first off, you're going to take your safety chain off, put it down, and then you're going to, it's going to be tough to do one-handed here, but so then I'm going to do about 6 to see where that is. We're going to leave this thing attached, guys, but we're going to make sure this is set up. So what happens is when it comes off, it needs to be a little bit more than that. You want it to be where it will actually clear the bow roller right there. So again, make sure that this is set up to where, notice that it's not. So when you pull on that, it will just keep on going out. So I need to, so there we go. Now, what'll happen is I'll back my boat in the water and you'll see it just come off of the roller here. Matter of fact, I'll put my camera here so you guys can see it come off. Back in the water. All right, so camera fell over, so sorry about that, but notice that it's off the roller. Now I can step out there and I can unhook it, pull my boat around, tie it off, and then park my truck. So hope that helps you out, guys. See if we can catch a fish on the river tonight. Let's do it. one of the main reasons out here today, a little crankbait testing. I don't know if you guys can see it, and there you go. I'll take it out of the package. This is from a fella named Daniel Denning. Hit me up on Instagram, wanted to try to work together. And I told him I've been looking for a crankbait painted like the old copper crawl that Strike King did away with. Sorry that it's tough to do here one-handed. So thing looks absolutely phenomenal. Got 3 of them all from him. We're gonna test them out, tie it on the old E6X crankbait rod right here. I love the rattles. See what happens. Usually a fire collar here on the river. So let's test her out, shall we? Giant, guys. They sure are fun to catch. This joker chewed this thing. Tackle box. White, actually, what they call the Goldy spinnerbait, which is, golly. Wow. Joker right there. Again, Goldy spinnerbait from the tackle box. Not even a keeper, but hey, that's one fat little joker. Little leaf. Got the old Gamakatsu trailer hook on there. Light wire. Really nice, really good spinnerbait for fall conditions. Transition period to the fall can be a really tough time to catch bass, especially in my area here in Ohio. But I'm going to show you guys 4 baits that I'll never go fishing without, ever, especially in the fall. One of those is a spinnerbait. This is a willow leaf spinnerbait. I'm going to put my camera down so I can show you guys these properly. So again, first one for the fall definitely is going to be a spinnerbait. I like a willow leaf spinnerbait. A lot of people like Colorado this time of year. But anything that imitates bait fish is going to get you bit more often than not. I like this gold one here on the Ohio River. Again, this is a one from the tackle box in South Point, Ohio, who I think makes one of the best spinnerbaits on the planet. Got a Gamakatsu trailer hook on it there. That is number 1 in my arsenal. No particular order here to these guys, but next one's going to be a Buzzbait. This just happens to be a little squeak Buzzbait from the tackle box as well. White, usually I run a trailer hook. I just now tied this on, so I don't have it on there. Same 1/0. These things are made with light wire, so they have that squeak we all love. Anything that imitates a bait fish in a fall, guys, is going to get you bit. I have spinnerbait, Buzzbait, and again, these are in no particular order. 1.5. This is a 1.5 crankbait I'm trying out from a fella named Daniel Denning from the Bait Den. You can check him out on Instagram. But any kind of 1.5, I like this one because it has a rattle. I like this collar. Again, this used to be called Copper Crawl for Strike King. It's not made anymore, so Daniel reached out to me and said that he'd like to partner up with the On Another Line show, and we've made that happen, so I'm doing some testing on that bait. Last but not least, in the fall, going to be some sort of swim bait. This is a Kitech 4-inch, just with a regular port head. Again, in the fall, guys, it's really tough to catch fish in the fall a lot of times because they're so not grouped up. Sorry, they're you know, roaming around. They're chasing the fish, and you're not going to find them grouped up like you would in the spring or any other time. So those are 4 baits that you should never leave home without bass fishing in the fall. Guys, I hope that helped you out. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload content, and we can build a community here at On Another Line. Well, folks at home, I didn't even have my camera up all the way. Oh, a carp. I got smoked by a carp. I knew this thing wasn't trying to eat it. I must have just snagged it. I mean, it's easily a 10-pound carp. Oh, he ain't done yet either. Hopefully you guys can see that on the GoPro now. I'm not sure you can. Get him out here, so hopefully you can see. Look at that thing. Hopefully you guys can see that. He definitely wasn't trying to eat this thing. I must have just reeled it right up underneath his lip. See you, bud. Slimy thing. Well, that was a little excitement. Nasty, buddy. So before the sun goes down here, show you a little bit. This is that crankbait I was telling you about. Daniel Denning from the Bait Den. Got a mosquito on the lens. .5, again, made by the Bait Den, Daniel Denning. I asked him if he could, he actually reached out and wanted to know if we could partner up and try to do some promotion between my channel and his Instagram and his bait making capabilities. So I said, sure. So I bought 3 of these things all from him. These are, again, one of my favorite collars. Sorry, there's an airport right over here. So this is one of my favorite collars ever. This is called Copper Crawl in a KVD 1.5. They don't make them anymore. So I asked him if he could paint some up, sent him a picture of one, and bingo, did he ever nail it. Runs great, has a rattle in it, which some of the KVD 1.5s do not have, so really cool deal. So carp not on the menu tonight, but hopefully a bass is chewing here. As luck would have it, fishing sucks on the river. We all knew that. You see I got a pretty nice storm headed upriver. So, first and foremost, again, I did some fishing out here on the Ohio River, trying to test out the Daniel Denning, the Bait Den crankbait that I bought all from him. I am super pumped up, super happy with the quality of the craftsmanship and the work that he's put in. It is a phenomenal crankbait. I definitely recommend him if you're looking for some custom painted crankbaits. Here's one. Get it around here where you guys can see it a little better. I don't know if you can. It's getting kind of dark. You can see it there. Get it out of my face. Super good quality. Got the white gaps on there. I believe I'm going to talk to him, maybe throw a little bit bigger hook on mine from here on out. But they do work. They are really good quality, and they will catch fish. Do not base on me not catching a fish on the river saying that it does not work, because this is a high river and we know it sucks. So 5 baits I showed you guys there that I'll never leave home without in the fall: spinnerbait, buzzbait 1.5, and a 4-inch swim bait. Definitely a must-have in your arsenal for the fall. Guys, man, check out those solar bats, baby. Those things are rocking it today. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the water before the storm hits. Guys, again, I keep saying it, but thank you very much to the people that are subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to bring you guys the best quality content as I can, and all while getting out and outdoors and enjoying myself. So, if you don't care, look at this. I even broke out the 6-year-old Shimano hat that's just destroyed, hoping that it'll bring me some luck. This thing is, I mean, I think the last time I wore it was about 4 years ago probably, and I finished 5th in a BFL down in Maysville on the river. So apparently that was just a fluke with the hat. Anyway, you guys know it. Appreciate you guys subscribing, share my content, and if you guys want to collaborate or want to be a part of On Another Line, if I could talk, shoot me a message or a DM on either Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all at On Another Line. I'd love to work with you guys. If you guys have any products you guys like me to test and get out here in the water and use, I am all about it. So till next time, guys, fishing sucks on the river just like normal, but I'm gonna get off the water before it gets a little rainy. Again, get out there and lean on them, guys. Till next time, see you on Another Line.